Good morning, everyone. I'm up here in a little place in the very northern part of California called Happy Camp. And this is where my husband and I raised our 4 children and spent a good portion of, of our lives. And so a lot of memories here. One of the things that is just amazing is, we planted a hickory tree about the fourth year we were here. And in fact, we planted three of them. And, at the time, I was like, you know, I was wondering, I was, that's going to take a long time for those hickory trees to grow. They're just these little tiny saplings we're putting in, and like, what's the purpose? But the really incredible thing is that time goes by, and the one hickory tree in particular that was planted in a place that made it really happy uh, is about 35 feet tall. And for I don't know how many years now, but for several years now, it has been just loaded with hickory nuts. And hickory nuts happens to be one of my very favorite nuts. Uh, Now, anybody who has ever grown a hickory tree or been around hickory nuts knows that they're not easy to get the meat out of. They're very difficult, but in my opinion, definitely worth the wait. So one of the things I want to talk to you about today, I had a conversation with our good friend, an elderly gentleman who lives here at our little cabin, and caretaker for us. Have a couple of dogs that stay here year round, and um, yeah. So we're just having a conversation. I had commented just about something that I was drinking in the morning, and so he started asking me some questions about this thing about uh, your body being alkaline or being acid, and we got into a really great conversation. So one of the things that I do is I eat fresh raw lemons often, and most people would say, well, that those are very acid, and yes, they are um, when they're outside your body, but when they go inside your body, they have a very amazing effect of helping your blood to stay at a neutral level or at a slightly alkaline level. And the interesting thing about eating lemons in the morning, and you can just eat them as they are, or you can put them in a little hot water, or warm water, or cold water, or whatever. But the interesting thing about it is that it seems to have a long acting effect. It's almost like a catalytic effect where it lasts a lot longer. And that's one of the things about healthy practices is that they tend to last a lot longer. And so, yeah, fun thing to do is just experiment with, hey, maybe you don't have time to just have this completely healthy lifestyle. But how about just starting with some lemon in the morning and just seeing what that does for you? So I'm really enjoying my time here, and hope maybe that little tip is helpful to you.